Hey everyone, it's Rightplan here from Novagamer, and we are back with Aura Kingdom. Now, I know you guys were hoping for some mighty quests for epic loot since we got back from our vacation, but the only problem is right now these servers are not allowing us to log in. So I figured it'd be a perfect time to get another one of these videos out for you guys to show you the progress that we've made. As you can see, my user interface is a little squat right now, but that's because for video recording purposes I had to shrink some stuff down. So obviously you have a little more room than this, and I just decided to get this started as something to do while I'm waiting for the Mighty Quest servers to come back up so I can get those videos out for you guys again. Basically, this video I'm just going to show you things that people have been asking me questions that when they tried this game now, they said some things are confusing them. So I'm going to go over some of those to answer some people's questions that they've had, and then hopefully that'll clear up some of the problems. One question somebody asked is, do you have a mount? Yes, later on when you get to a certain level you do get a mount. Here it is here. So it's basically an ostrich, and it is free. It doesn't cost you anything, so it does still keep with the free-to-play game method. I haven't seen anything in the game so far that makes it so you have to pay. It just once again makes things faster. As you can tell, my bags are getting kind of full here. Now, one thing I wanted to show you was there is an auction house. It's not in this town. I didn't go to the main town. But there's a couple things I want to show you, and then we'll head to the main town for the end of the video. And we'll kill some stuff along the way so you can see my new skills. So, as you can see here, I now have a extra minion with me, but there's actually two of them. I have this one and Sarung and Wrongplan. You can only name one yourself. You have to get more points to name the second one. So let me show you here. So to use your creature, you have to get off your mount, and then you simply click on the one you want, and right here, summon dismiss. Now you can also do that with the F11 button, I believe it is. No, it is not. 1 second here. So there we go. Here he is out here. I'm trying to remember which button it was that does the summoning. It's in your key bindings. So rather than waste time going through that, we can go check that out later. Oh, there it is. It's F6. So F6 summons them. So this one here is my little dragoling guy, daring dragon. So he actually does a lot of damage, but he doesn't have a lot of defense. So that's something you have to take into account. Now the second one, which is this guy here, you'd hit F7 for him. So as you can see, they'll actually label in here F6, F7, F8. So F7 brings him down, and you can quickly switch between them. So I can swap back out for him, and then swap back out for the other guy again. So it does make it quick to swap between your minions. This guy here is more of a tank. He does some damage, but he does more of tank defense than damage. So if you're a high defend character, you'd probably want to use this guy more, the daring dragon. And if you're somebody who gets killed easily, you probably want to use him, unless the minions you're fighting, of course, don't do much damage to you. Then bring out the dragon so you can kill him quicker. Anyways, so let's go back to my daring dragon because I like him. Alright, another thing I wanted to show you is you can fly in this game. It is basically like a coasting, so it's called glide, and then 10-ton drop makes it so that wherever you want to land, you can land there quickly instead of trying to coast to the ground. Basically just get to any high point, or you can just jump in the air, and as you can see when you jump, it lights up. So you jump, hit, oops, wrong button. Set them up for what you want. So I'm going to set mine up for Alt 2 and Alt 3 because Alt 1 is my mount. So you just jump, hit Alt 2, and as you can see, now you can fly. And then as you start going down, you'll see that this lights back up again. You can hit it again to get extra air again and keep going. Now, the more you do it, obviously, the longer the cooldown gets, so it's harder for you to continuously fly. So you have to time it just right. But this is much quicker than the mounts, but obviously it's not something you can travel around the whole world doing, because once you're on flat ground, it's harder to coast for long distances. So that's where the mount comes in handy. So just for you, so you know, if you're questing, that flying feature helps out a lot. Another thing you can do to get back to town quickly, if you have to turn all your quests in a town, is use your teleportation skill right here, and that has a cooldown on it as well. So between flying your mount and the cooldown, you have lots of options to turn in quests quicker than usual. As you can see, you can get up to 3 tabs so far, and they'll keep going once these tabs fill up, and you can start putting all your skills, your potions, everything in there. So that's pretty much the skills layout. That's how you fly. That's the mount. So that answers some of the questions. I'm just going down through the list here of what some people have asked. So if you have any questions about the game that you're curious about, let us know in the comments below, and we'll look up the answers for you guys. Another thing is that when you get your minions, people said that they were confused about this. You click down here on your Eidolon, or whatever. You'll see that there's 54 and your 2 minions there. People were like, I don't understand this. What's with the chat bubble? What's with all this stuff? So they can go out and get stuff that levels them up, which I'll show you in a second. And the stuff that they get to level them up, it takes them, I think, 15 minutes to go get it and come back and give it to you. Now, every time you do it, they lose some of these points here, which are the MP points. When they get down too low, they don't want to do anything for you as much because they're tired and they think that you hate them, basically, and they'll start saying things like, don't you like me anymore, and blah, 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 blah. So what you have to do is click the talk button right here, and you'll have different options you can talk with, and when you talk to them, as you can see, the points go up. Now, you can only talk to them so much. If I keep talking to them, you'll see eventually. There. Try talking again later. So you want to sort of, every now and then, chat with them so that they know you still like them, and that they want to help you out more, and that allows the link so that the more points they have, the more they can get linked, the more they can go get more stuff to help them level. Stuff also drops off the ground. I might have some in my bag. Let me see here. Yeah, here's a good example. This pure experience crystal is one thing that you use to level them up, and all you do to level them up is you simply go, I believe I always just right click on the crystal. It's the quickest way to do it. And then you'll see that there's feed, evolution, skill to info, and return. Basically, this is your whole Eidolons info. These are all extra ones that you can have later on in the game. These are the ones you have right now for your party that you currently have equipped. These are the points that they have. And then, as you can see, this is their levels here. So you can't make them higher level than you. They can only be your level at max. So you can see I'm level 33, and this guy's level 30. So if I click feed, it'll come up with all the food items you have for them. Obviously, you want to go with the bigger ones, but I use the small ones first to get rid of them, and then I save the big ones for the harder levels. You select how many you want to feed them, and then you click OK, and you'll see that now he went from level 30 to level 31, and he's almost level 32. So all you have to do is just keep feeding them. Now he's 32. And one more, he should be 33. There you go, now he's 33. So if I try to feed him again, it'll say that he cannot exceed my level. So you just, every now and then, just go to your 2 ones, click feed again. Yes. Feed him that. Yes. There. Now I'm out of food, but I can go gather more, and he's almost level 33 as well. So it's not hard to level them, but you have to keep doing it. If you don't keep up on it, then obviously they're going to get way behind, and it's going to cost you a lot to fill them up. So that's pretty much the Eidolons, except for later on you'll be able to... Oh, here, I'll show you. So this is instead of right-click on the crystals, you can also click this right here, or push N, and it will open up this. And the evolution here, you can evolve them, but you need these items to evolve them. So obviously I don't have all that stuff to evolve them right now, and you need to... This Eidolon has to be level 40 to level up. And if you click on the other one and go evolution, you can see he needs to be level 42, but he requires quite a bit of different things here. And then when you level them up, obviously they'll evolve and they'll become stronger. So it's kind of like they've incorporated Pokemon a little bit into the game, which is kind of exciting. So it's one of the good changes as you level that I like about the game so far. Another thing they added to this game, which is pretty awesome, I need to set up a new one actually, is potions. You can actually put potions up here. You can set them for how much your health percentage. You can turn it on, and it'll automatically make you drink a potion when you're at 20% health. So this makes it so that if your potion, because some people are asking me what this does up here. So if you want to have potions a lot and stay full health a lot, you can change that to like 80 or 90%. But I keep it at 20% because it's kind of like I'm going to die, I need a potion, but I don't have to worry about it. And you really don't have to worry about it. It is very good at keeping the potions popped on you when you need them. So that pretty much takes to the potions. We got the Eidolons completely finished now. We got the mounts and flying done. There was one other... Oh yes, people wanted to know about crystals. Let me show you here. So this is all my stuff I have right now. As you can see, I'm starting to get some extra stuff, like this stuff you create. The game will actually... I'm not going to go through the stuff that's simply basic, like creating this. They actually go through a huge quest chain. Not a huge one, but large for this game, which is actually only like 3 steps. But you go through a quest, and it shows you how to do this and how to create those things. So I'm not going to go explaining that to you. But it's very simple. It's just a crafting system where you collect this and then you combine it together and you get that. At level 40, you'll be able to unlock a second weapon, so I can have an offhand, which is good because it unlocks more skills, which I'll show you in a second. And then I've gotten new outfits. So as you can see, I have this outfit now. And you'll get more as you progress through the levels, and then later on you can buy more too if you really want to. That's one thing that you can use real money for, is for costumes if you want. The thing I wanted to show you was on this weapon here. You can see here that right now I have a Flamebound Cardinal Shadow Bolt Secret Stone, which enhances the Shadow Bolt ability and increases the skill damage, 5% damage against flame attributes targets, and +2 to my speed of attacks. That's actually these gems that you get. I'll show you the vendor for that. Oh, there he is. So you go to this gem vendors. And I've already read everything, so I just skip it all now. So you can either buy stuff off him, which are these gems that he already has. So if you don't have one yet, or you got into the game, you skipped a lot of stuff and didn't get the gem they give you through the quest, then you can choose through them and find out which one you want. They all have different abilities. Once you buy the gem that you want, you just click on them again, go skip, go I want to embed, extract, or upgrade. The game does explain this to you, but some people were saying that it was a little confusing for them because they were having some trouble with it. Basically, because you have to do it in certain steps. If you don't do those steps, it's not going to work properly. So you got to take your weapon off completely, and then once it's in your bag, you have to go to inlay extract if your weapon is if the gem is already in your weapon. If it's not, then you just go straight to the second step, which I'll show you. If it is in there, you need to extract it. So you put it in, you click extract, it says okay, and then you'll get your 2 things here now. So now you go to upgrade a secret stone, and it'll automatically highlight all your secret stones. So I only have 1, showing that it's level 27. And these are what you upgrade it with. These Shining Stone Stickers, obviously there's different ones for different levels, but this is the ones I have right now. You put those in the bottom, and you can have stacks of 10, and so you can go 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And then you go refine. And now it's level 29. So I take that out, go back to inlay extract, put my book in, it will automatically come up with a second tab for the gem, put the gem in, and click inlay. The reason why you have to go through this process is because you can change the gems around. So if you're going to different places to fight and you want different skills, you can change that out. And then you just put your weapon back on. And there you have it. So that's how the gems work. And you can gather new ones, create new ones, buy new ones, and then you just upgrade them just like I just did there, and they'll get stronger and stronger and stronger. So the skill tree, some people said they were a little confused by that. So I'll show you here on the skills. So these are all my skills. You have your general skills, which is pretty much your emotes. I don't know why they call it general skills. And then you get your masteries. As you level up, you'll get new masteries. So you get your general skill. You have a skill that's here, and your masteries change that skill. For instance, right now I have right here this Corrosive Shadow, but I can take that out and change it for Entangling Seal or Devour Soul. So that'll change out this skill to do one of these things instead of this one. And as you level, it unlocks more and more masteries, and you can adjust these any way you want at any time you want. So I haven't tried it during a fight, but you can do it right after a fight. I know that for sure. So you can be out in the middle of nowhere and change your skills around. So, and as you can see, they'll keep unlocking. So you could have, if you need more healing, you could, for instance, pop this one on and get some more healing in there. If you wanted more damage, then you could go into your attack spec and increase something that does the damage you want. Same thing with the tactical or defense, if you want to increase your defense for a certain fight. So they did do that really well. The next thing is, where is it here? Where is it? Oh, here we go. The Adventure Encyclopedia. People were wondering what this is. This is, you'll get these things called dragon points. And I already bought one thing, but you get dragon points, and it will show you here that these are all the things you can buy. So I'm a sorcerer, so I go to sorcerer. This is the Book of Spring. So to get the next thing, you need the Book of Spring, as you can see. So if I click on it, it's not going to show me right now. Oh yeah, right down here. Sorry. So you can see that you need the Book of Spring, which I do have already, and I have the refined. I don't have the refined elemental core, so I need to go create that, and I need to be level 40. So I didn't bother making it yet because I need to be 7 more levels before and then I'll just go make that at the refining place, which is the same place that you make that neck piece that you saw there. And then, so basically you got to buy the first book. When you buy it, you'll see that it costs 150 dragon points. I have 90 left. I already bought the book, so you can see that you will have enough to buy the first book. And you can get those different ways. You can get those through fishing. You can get it through doing certain quests. You can do it from handing in certain things, and you can also do it from killing huge boss creatures that are out in the middle of the woods and stuff. I believe somebody was mentioning this to me in the game. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but in some dungeons and stuff, bosses will drop them as well. Then you can see you got special items up here. So there's special ones you can buy. You just click on the requirements to find out what you need, and you go across. There's gems you can buy, masteries you can buy that you didn't have before, Eidolons that you can buy that you didn't have before, like the keys. So to upgrade Sargon, he needed his key. So there's his key here. So basically I can't upgrade him yet, so it's not going to allow me. But you just go through it all, and it shows you here how you can get everything. You see there's necklaces I can make right now, but I'm going to wait until I get high level before I do that. I'm going to save up all my points for when I'm high level. Because there's one thing I've learned about these type of games: don't waste your points at low levels. Wait until you're the highest level when it's harder to get points, and then you'll have at least one really high item you can buy. They say random stuff to you all the time. So that is a general breakdown of quite a bit of the game. I'm going to keep doing these things for you guys. I'm just checking to make sure there's not... Oh, yes, there is one more thing that somebody wanted to see. It's on the bottom of my list here. 1 second. I believe it is... I'll just go to my character. That'll be the fastest way. So you go to Envoy's Path right here. And you can see that these are the things that I've been unlocking so far. So as you level, you'll get paths that you can choose. Now, you don't have to go straight across, and you don't have to go straight up or straight down. As you unlock ones around it will unlock. So you can kind of go all kinds of different directions. You only get one unlock for each of these sections, as you see, but they go higher and higher. So the first one here was plus 1% attack speed and minus 1% skill cooldown. And then it keeps going up and up and up. So that one was 2%. And then later on, you'll get higher ones. For instance, here's an evade. This increases my evasion by 1.6%, and all these ones here are 1.6, except for these two. So they'll keep adding and adding and adding, and you'll start stacking them up more and more as you level. So these are other ones you can unlock. The only thing I would suggest with these is unlock what's the best for your leveling. So you want to do high damage because stuff doesn't really hurt you too much at the beginning, and then as stuff starts hurting you more, then try to put some more skills into your defensive points. But you'll see here that there's some skills like Void Storm. It requires a staff and a Grimoire. I have the Grimoire, but I don't have the staff, and that's because at level 40 I unlock the dual wield. So I can't do that just yet. But at level 40 I'll get dual wield. I'll be able to equip a staff and a Grimoire instead of just the Grimoire and use this skill. Or I can use this one with a harp. Or I believe there was one more here. Oh yeah, right here. Grimoire and harp there as well for that one as well. So that's 3 options. Now there's other ones that are on the other side that you need. Right here, for instance, is another one that you can go if you go that direction. So this is more the healing side, and this is more the damage side. But I think that once you start hitting higher level, which I believe you can get up to level 99, but as you get higher in level, you should be able to unlock this whole tree. not 100% definite on that, but I'm pretty sure that by the way it's going, you'll have either most of it or the whole tree unlocked. I have no reset points, so obviously if you want to reset, you got to pay for it with gold. Which is good because some games require you pay with stuff that you have to buy with real money. So I'm glad that they didn't do that in this game. But there you have it. So that's a quick breakdown of everything in here. Like I said, we'll do some killing on the way to the main town here. And I'll do some flying. Fly, fly. Oh, and you know what? I think the main town is... Yes, I have to go back to the portal. We're actually closer to the main town than I thought. Back this way. See, so you can fly right off the ground. It's just that you're only going to get about 2 flights out of it, and then you're going to hit the ground again. And then you got to wait for the cooldown. Up steps, it's almost pointless because you'll just clear the top of the steps, as you see. Damn it. I just came to this area, so now I can't remember what the damn portals do. Let me check the old maparoni here. Oh, that's his war portal. That must be it. So here you can see I can fly. Oh no, it's a dead end. And then you can drop straight down like that. So here's a portal. You can teleport to different places. So Navia is basically the big old city. So you click there and click OK. Now, you do have to load when you go through scenes, but as you can tell, like, I haven't been there since I logged on, but it loads pretty quick. And I'm running this game at full capacity right now, so it's not slow at all. And here you have it. So this is the main city, in case nobody's made it here yet. The last thing on the video I was going to show you, because you guys can explore the city yourself. You just push M and it shows you where everything is. The city's pretty big, as you can see. But basically, put your mouse over anything and it'll tell you what it is. So once you get to the town, you guys can explore for yourselves. I don't really want to ruin that experience for you. I am, however, going to show you right here. So here that you have a bank. In case you guys haven't seen them in the game yet, there is a bank in the game. It's almost in every single town. And then this town has the option of an auctioneer, which is basically the guy with the big money bag. And one thing I like about this game is, despite the fact that there's a whole crap load of people here, you can still put your mouse over the auctioneer without a huge amount of difficulty, as you can see. So you just wait till the speech bubble, click twice, and it pops up. So here you can basically use this just like all the other ones out there. You just click on weapons and then which one you want. So sorcerer, and it brings them all up. And then you can go by price, you can go by level, you can go by keywords, quality. So there's a whole whack of things you can do. Then you click on your auctions up here and you can create your own. So I did do a whole bunch of auctions before I logged off. And I did save one for you to show you that this is how easy it is. So I logged on and you'll get a little notice here. You just click there. As you can see, something sold. I click on it. Tells you that if it didn't sell, you'll have the item right here and you just take it back. But in this case it did. I got 2 gold and 24 silver. So you just click take and delete. And it's that easy. Now I just got my gold. I don't have to go wandering around to mailboxes looking for the mailboxes to get my money. I don't have to go back to the auction house. I can collect it no matter where I am just by clicking right here. You have a portable mailbox that follows you everywhere, which is awesome in this game. But there you have it. I didn't attack anything on the way out here, though. So let me just go outside here real fast, and I'll just kill 1 or 2 things, and then we'll call her a day. I'm gonna try to get as many gonna try to get some Mighty Quest for epic loot videos out for you guys. Hopefully tomorrow, if the server lets me back on. But right now, it's not just me. Apparently, a lot of people are having this issue, and I have tried pretty much every type of troubleshooting step I could think of, and nothing's working, including completely uninstalling and reinstalling. So, just gonna have to wait until this stupid game lets me back in again, and then I'll make another video for you. So here we go. Here's some guys we can kill. So there's a couple of new skills I've gotten. As you can see, I have a whole whack more than I used to have. I'm going mostly damage right now, but later I'm probably going to go a healer slash damage dealer. But you bring down your Eidolon to help you out. So this, I can use this, and as you can see, I do tons of damage now. They're instant hits. So I'm killing stuff really quick now. Now these things are level 27. I'm level 33, so obviously they're going to die really quick, but I'll just give you a view of some of the spells. Here's one where I can create a totem that helps me right here. As when monsters get close to me, it stuns them. I can resurrect, but obviously there's nobody dead yet. Powerful strike mantra. I can do that only when there's allies around. I don't have any allies right now, except for my little Eidolon here. And then these are the valuable treasure chests that drop sometimes. Because I don't think you saw that in the last video. And as you say, just get all these items. So it's really easy. Oh yeah, because in the last video we weren't getting any items at all. So you do get items from treasure chests, and you do get them from killing bosses and stuff. There is there a dungeon that's close by I can show you real fast? There's one way over there. Anyways, basically, when you go into the dungeons, you normally have 3 chances to kill a dungeon. In this case, this one over here, which is the Alabastrian Temple, that one actually has... Oops, didn't mean to do that. That one actually has a sort of like a heroic mode to it. They call it hell mode or something like that. I forget now. Anyways, I went through it, and I ended up... It took me a huge amount of effort just to get to the boss at the end. And then I got him down to like 25%, and then I died. So, and that was after probably about 12 attempts of trying to kill him. So the difficulty goes up really fast when you try to increase the level of difficulty of the dungeons. Some of them are set as a certain setting, and you can't change that to a more higher difficulty. And some you can actually pick higher or lower difficulties when you attack it. And some you can do as a group or solo, and it's your choice. But anyways, there you have it. So that's some of the combat that I have. I did show you these healing spells and stuff like that before, so that was a couple of the new spells. But it does get kind of crazy when you're doing a whole whack of them, and especially if you're fighting harder monsters. Like during the heroic phase, it was pretty difficult, and the fighting and the skills became really important. I was actually doing a lot of dodging and weaving and healing as much as possible, so it was actually working out well, and I had to use this Eidolon to stop reducing damage. So the game is doing pretty good at making it so you have to kind of try to figure out how to attack something where you can't just run in and kill something. It does seem like that when you're leveling, but as you get further in the game, you do have to start actually paying attention to what you're doing. But there you have it. So that is the changes we've made so far. Well, not the changes, but the new changes that we've seen since we were last. I believe the last video we only got to like level 3 or 4 or something like that. Anyways, I can't remember the exact level, but now we are level 33. So we're going to continue leveling and keep showing you the game as it progresses. And we will try to get a Mighty Quest for Epic Loot video for you tomorrow, provided they let us log in. If they don't, then obviously I won't be able to, but I'll keep trying so I can get that as soon as possible for you guys. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this update. Hope you guys are enjoying this game. If you haven't tried it yet, I highly suggest it. And I would tell you to give it until basically level 20 before you make your full decision, because a lot of from level nothing or level 1 all the way up to probably level 16 to 20 is when they're really teaching you the game and showing you a bunch of the stuff like the Eidolons and your mount and your flying and all that stuff, and starting to give you some actual good skills. So give it a shot all the way up to 20 if you're gonna try it, and then make your decision if you hate the game or not. But I think that for a game when you're just bored and you want to get on something and kill some time, it's a perfect game for that, and it's free. So I gave it at least a 7.5 or 8 stars out of 10 so far. Now, something could drastically change that higher or lower, but that's my rating so far. Hope you guys are enjoying it if you are playing it. And let us know in the comments below what you think of this game and anything else that you want to see in this game. We will get that at Mighty Quest for Epic Loot video for you, like we said. And we aren't taking any more Castle Attack nominations right now until we get the next video for you, and then we'll take them again. Anyways, that's it for now. Hope you guys are enjoying your gaming time during the summer. And as always, happy gaming.